Would you believe if we told you that you could literally drink your dreams into existence? Yes, you can make your deepest desires come true using only water. Isn't that amazing? This is a very powerful method for manifesting whatever you want in your life, and it involves water and 6 specific words. I'm going to say those 6 words to you. You'll say them before you drink any water. You can use it to make money, but you can also use it to improve your health, love, and happiness. Watch till the end, and you'll be surprised. Before we get into how to use the technique, let's first understand how it works. So maybe you've heard about the famous water experiment by Dr. Masaru Emoto in the mid-1990s. If you're not familiar with the work of Masaru Emoto, let me tell you. He took water samples from the same source, stored them in different jars, and pasted various words on them. Emoto began photographing the crystalline structure of water and ice in different settings, and he suggested that intentions actually impact the crystalline and molecular structure of frozen water. Positive emotions sent to the ice seemed to make the crystals more harmonious, while negative emotions made them take on a more chaotic form. He tested the water by playing various types of music to it. Classical music produced well-shaped crystals, whereas heavy metal music produced misshapen, irregular crystals. He taped positive and negative words on the water jars. Words like love and gratitude produced beautiful, perfect crystals, whereas negative words produced no crystals or misshapen ones. So check out this image. Here you can see the proof for yourself. On one side, you've got the water with harmonious positive thought and one that has been injected with negative energy. You can clearly see a perfect crystalline structure, and here it is, but think about this. Your body is 70 to 80% water too, so this is happening on a microscopic level in every cell of your body, including your own brain. You see, it shows how thoughts, words, and images influence the state of water molecules. It also shows how words and thoughts have an effect on physical matter, which author Gregg Braden also believes. Because thoughts and intentions produce an energy that affects matter, either positively or negatively. Now, sometimes people will even dismiss Dr. Emoto's studies, but it's important to note that numerous scientific studies by others have demonstrated that water has memory and responds to consciousness. Professor Dr. Bernd Kröpplin and Regen C. Henschel, 2 German aerospace researchers, conducted groundbreaking research and concluded that water has memory. Scientists were able to physically see each droplet of water by examining individual drops of water from the same place. And they all produced different images based on the emotion that they were injecting into them. Here's an example of some of his photos. This is a totally different lab on the other side of the world from Dr. Ramona's. The same thing happened when they injected and placed the energy of truth into that structure. When they ejected the energy of "you fool, idiot," look at that one right there. Down here they put the evil energy. Look at that now. Here they put "I love you." Look at that one. Now think about the fact that every cell in your body is doing this continuously every single second, but it doesn't stop there. It gets even crazier. In Germany, aerospace researchers even found that every single source of water has a different memory. So they took tap water and lake water. They took Tibetan water, and they took holy water. You can see the differences right there. Now look at this one. This is tap water here. You can see that it's all different. Now think about this with every thought. I am rich, I am poor, I am successful, I'm a failure. It is all about controlling the actual structure of the cells in your body, which dictates what you attract into your life. That is why the 6 words I am about to speak to you are so powerful. There are dozens of studies from various labs all over the world. Various types of incredible photographic molecular structures in water change. What is important to know is that they actually work. Take a piece of paper and write down your desires, affirmations, and dreams as a reminder before I drink it to send that energy into the water. Make sure that you are writing it all in the present tense, as if you have achieved them all already. Also, ensure that you do not use any negative connotations, because water is just holding the memory. So these 6 words are thank you, God, for blessing me. And then you fill in what you want. Now, if you don't believe in God or you don't like the word, you can just use the word universe or fill in whatever you want. Thank you, universe and God, for blessing me. And then you fill in the blanks. For example, thank you, God, for blessing me with perfect health. Thank you, God, for blessing me with divine love that motivates every cell in my body. And thank you, God, for blessing me with financial prosperity. So you have to fill it with specific details. Whether you want it for health, love, or happiness, the key words are thank you, God, and thank you, universe, for blessing me. Before you drink your water, send that energy into it and get the imagery of those perfect structures in the water that I showed you before. And when you do this, instead of going into it because you're having a bad day and you're stressed out, when you are unable to pay your rent and you're just sad about it and screaming about what to do, that's going into the water. So instead, you just stop for a second and thank God for blessing me with ABC, and everything starts to change. You can take a glass or a glass bottle and fill it with water. I usually activate the energy flow in my hands by rubbing my palms together and then holding the glass or bottle. That is one of the best ways to activate the energy. After that, recite the affirmations that you have written out loud or silently. One thing you must do is visualize what you are saying and repeat it until and unless you feel that energy in you. And drink the water. If you are using a bottle, you may even store the water and take sips from it every once in a while to charge yourself with the positive vibration that it encompasses. Or you may repeat the steps once every morning after you wake up or at night before going to bed. Experts suggest carrying out this ritual on a new moon for better results. Also, make sure to commit to the technique and leave behind inhibitions while practicing it. If you're trying to get someone's attention and you're trying to give them a mental message, just follow my tips. You do it with water, but you send the energy of what you want into it. I suggest you do a simple 7-day experiment with a specific objective for money, for love, for health, for happiness, for good news, or for whatever you want. Pick one thing, and every time you drink water, you send that specific objective. You could write it on your water bottle so you always remember it, and then start noticing how the signs appear in your life. So stop being skeptical and give this technique a shot. You will be shocked. It's time to bring your dreams to life.